It's been said if you want to go fast, you go it alone. And if you want to go far, you go together. But I don't believe these two things have to be mutually exclusive. And neither does one nation in the South China Seas that's transforming from a dot on the map to a multi-billion-dollar digital economy at record speeds, bridging land, sea, and class, ensuring no one gets left behind. Welcome to Malaysia, a multicultural country divided by a sea, but unified by a spirit of collective growth that has accelerated their digital transformation and made them a competitive player on the world stage. Here, we'll discover firsthand how technology and tradition combine to form Cloud Cultures. From lush forests and pristine waters to colorful kampongs and noisy streets, Malaysia has a little bit of everything. And now, thanks to the proliferation of technology, it has even more, a thriving digital economy. But what makes the cloud culture here unique is that Malaysia is extending the benefits of innovation to everyone, not just the tech elite. The capital of Malaysia, Kuala Lumpur, is a vibrant fusion of culture, nature, and urban living. And it's where I'm getting started. This stunning metropolis is home to almost 2 million people. But I'm searching for one specifically to help me make some connections. Datin Sharifa Sharita Syed Shea, the General Manager of Energy and Utilities for Microsoft Malaysia.
Welcome to Kuala Lumpur.
Thank you, it's lovely, and gosh, what a popular place you picked.
It is, and you'll see why. So we're gonna catch breakfast this morning.
Let's go eat.
Let's go.
Oh, look at this. So, what have we here? So I've got pancakes.
You've got pancakes that goes with coconut grates
Love it.
and some chili.
And this you said is?
Chili dip.
Chili dip.
Chili dip.
And medium risk for me?
Medium
or
risk
high,
for you.
Okay, got it, okay.
All right.
And then what do you have?
And here is basically nasi lemak,
Okay.
which is the most common dish that you can find for
Okay.
breakfast all over Malaysia. This is an art by itself to pack.
Absolutely.
Rice
Cucumber.
with chili,
Yeah, chili, okay. And is that egg on it?
egg on it.
Let's see here. Oh, fantastic.
Good?
Wow.
Food is very important to the Malaysians. In Malaysia, we are huge in terms of diversity and culture.
Okay.
So we live in a multi-community. So we have Malaysians Indian, Chinese, and all of us have our own unique dishes, which now becomes common.
So I'm very excited about our meetings that we're going to be able to get into. I have a meeting with Pua from Petronas, and obviously Petronas is a powerhouse when it comes to energy worldwide, but I'm excited to see what they're doing locally.
Chicken is one of the main sources of our food supply in Malaysia. So I will be making an exciting journey down south
Okay,
to meet with Datuk Jeffrey, who's the general manager for Chop Chong Bee,
okay.
a chicken farm,
A chicken farm.
who's using modern technology to manage their operations. So chicken
exciting.
farm using tech,
Chicken farm using tech.
modern farming.
I look forward to hearing more about that. I'm also looking forward to meeting with Vashini, who I understand has done a bunch of tech skilling and used some of the tech programs, and I'm really interested to hear her story. So with that, look, it'll be great to connect with you again after we have our meetings and share some stories.
I look forward to seeing you again.
Perfect.
And I've got a huge surprise for you.
Uh-oh. Where in the risk level is this surprise?
This is super low.
Super low risk.
Negligible.
Okay, great. I will then,
So-
I'm happy to meet you there and do this then.
Super.
Perfect. All right.
All right,
Well, let's dig in. Yeah, of course. Well, that's good.
While Sharita heads down south, I'm heading into the heart of KL, the Golden Triangle. Standing as a beacon of Malaysia's digital transformation, the Petronas Towers are more than just a record-setting achievement. Complete with malls, museums, a philharmonic, and a 17-acre park at its base, the construction of the towers represented an announcement that Malaysia was opening to the world while bending an ear to its own people and their needs. Today, I have the pleasure of meeting the person in charge of extending Petronas' massive success to the digital future.
Tell me a little bit about this place.
I hope you enjoy the view.
It's unbelievable.
Interestingly, one building was actually built by a Korean company, and another tower was actually built by a Japanese company.
And then they made a bridge across.
Yeah.
Well, should we go talk a little bit more?
yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
I'm not sure how familiar are you with Petronas. We are a global energy company. We have presence across 100 countries, and it's a very exciting company, and there's a lot going on. The last few years has been really exciting, and you're really seeing the country moving from what we used to be doing into knowledge-based economy. It's a very interesting space, and obviously we need to make sure that we are building capability to allow us to be able to really tap into what the digital technology will actually enable us to do. From technology perspective, especially cloud has actually enabled us to be more nimble, more agile. It allows us to be able to experiment, to be able to try out something, new ideas.
Right.
Whatever ideas that we are able to prove the value, you are able to scale it up quickly through cloud.
Right.
And it's not only locally within Malaysia.
Right.
You are able to scale it up quickly to different operating units we have across 100 over countries globally. So that's really exciting.
Tell me a little bit about how Petronas' role in that growth, in that acceleration as a country.
Petronas, we started our digital journey maybe around 2017, 2018. And over the last few years, we've been focusing a lot in terms of making sure we really build a strong foundation to allow Petronas to be able to deliver something that is sustainable and affordable to the general population in Malaysia from energy resources perspective.
Being from Malaysia, tell me a little bit about the community that you're building with partners in the solutions that you're enabling for the country.
Petronas is a national oil and gas company. So besides from business perspective, we also have the amanah or the trust to be able to contribute back to the nation, to be able to help.
Fantastic.
While we are enabling, upskilling our people in Petronas through programs we develop internally, we are also extending it to the community, reaching out to maybe the more underserved community. For example, through our Be Digital Bootcamp, giving exposure to selected students, digital skill set, entrepreneurial skill set, and at the same time provide them opportunity at the end of the 2 weeks bootcamp. We actually gave them on-the-spot job offering.
Oh, wow.
And the success rate is pretty good, being recruited either into the various Petronas company or through our partners so that we can actually bring up the whole community together.
You know, you taking this leadership role from a technology perspective, bringing local partners along as part of that leadership role, but then pushing even further into the communities to grow together and develop the right skills that then people can get jobs immediately. I actually going to have the opportunity to meet with a former student who chose to get her degree in data science.
Is it?
And
Okay.
yeah, it's going to be a great opportunity, although I think I have to dust off my basketball shoes because she also has won a silver medal in basketball.
Wow,
So
okay.
it's going to be, data science and basketball coming together. Yeah.
I used to play basketball for the college.
Did you really?
Long time ago.
Oh my goodness. Well, we need to, I think we're starting a team. I think that's what this means.
You need to come to Malaysia more often.
I need to Well, you haven't seen me play basketball, so I probably need to come a lot to practice. Well, Pooh, it's been awesome to talk with you. It's been a real honor, and thank you for the impact you're having on the world and the country.
Thanks for visiting us.
From the great heights of the Petronas Towers, I saw much more than just scenic landscapes. Initiatives like Petronas' Be Digital Bootcamp are helping upskill and empower workers to meet the demands of a digital world. Outside the city, Sharita is getting down to earth to see how Chop Chung Bee has taken the cloud beyond the urban frontier to transform independent farming into a smart and sustainable venture.
Welcome to our farm.
Dato', thank you so much for having us here today. I'm very excited. It's my first time at a chicken farm. So maybe you want to share a bit about the whole development of Chop Chung Bee.
The Chop Chung Bee was found in 38 years ago. We started off by selling chicken, but then we found out that chicken farming is one area that we need to develop so that we make sure the efficiency of the chicken are always stay good and the cost of production stay low. Malaysians eat about 50 plus kilo of chicken per person per year.
Wow.
And it's one of the largest chicken consumption in the world.
In the world.
In the world. Before we go into the farm, we have to go through the disinfectant spray. It is
Okay.
part of the biosecurity. The reason is we don't want the chicken to get sick.
Okay.
Let's get some
Let's do it.
disinfectant and spray.
Definitely necessary and needed.
Yep. And that's why we don't allow many people come to the farm.
So, Dato, what has Chop Chong Bee done differently in terms of your approach?
We are transforming the industry towards more modern farming. The problem in Malaysia is there's a lot, used to be a lot of farm which is open-sided farm. And that is not consistent because, you know, the condition of the weather, because you know that Malaysia weather is sometimes hot weather, sometimes raining. And that was quite damaging for the chicken to grow up. By having this closed-end climate control system, much more predictable. The other important thing is technologies, right? When you do IoT, you know, we are able to calculate the feed consumed and the meat conversion ratios. And if it's slower, then we need to do improvement. There's a lot of data download and data analysis that we have to do manually. That is why we move into getting the local supplier to help us develop a software to embark on the artificial intelligence and machine learning so that all these things can be done on the cloud and actually feedback to us immediately on real time.
Obviously, with all of this adoption of modern and cloud technology, as you mentioned, it has improved tremendously the way you operate.
Yep.
How do you foresee this being something that is sustainable within the wider farming community?
If you were to look at the whole Malaysian cultures, 65% of the farm are still open-sided farm, the old one. After discussing with the government, we decided to make it available for every single farmers. So that actually will help to improve the performance of the farm and actually indirectly help to produce more cost-effective chicken for the Malaysian consumer to eat.
So affordability is a key
It's
factor.
the key factors. Yeah.
Okay. We thank you for
Yeah,
providing
welcome.
that supply for us. Very excited to see you have more greater success in the future.
Thank you.
By bringing modernization beyond the city centers and into the countryside, Malaysia has created an environment where businesses like Chop Chong Bee can shed outdated perceptions and position themselves as forward-looking domains. Innovative technology alone doesn't guarantee success will be a slam dunk. You need talent as well. So I'm lacing up my sneakers and hitting the court for a little one-on-one with a recent graduate from Bersama Malaysia.
Hey Varshini, it's awesome to meet you here on the court.
Same.
And get outside a little bit. I haven't played basketball in a real long time.
Same. I think I haven't played for like 6 months.
But 6 months, yeah, I was thinking years is my time period. But tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me a little bit about your family.
So I'm the eldest in the family. Like I'm the only girl. So like I have to focus.
Oh, hey!
Like in our family, they validate us through academics. So like my relatives, my brother, they are all in engineering, medicine.
Yeah.
But I'm the only one who is in like a data science field.
And so, you grew up in a rural area of Malaysia. What were some of the opportunities to be able to learn data science? Like, how did you get into that and learn all about it? You're on a roll now.
So I came from a very small town, and when I was growing up, I think we don't have more exposure towards technology.
Yeah.
And after I finished my SPM, which is like, you know, this high school studies,
Right.
we have to do matriculation, which is 10 months. And that's when I know that there's computer science. But I didn't choose that. I chose all science, like
Got it.
biology, chemistry, physics. Actually, I want to be a doctor.
You did want to be a doctor?
Yeah,
Okay,
I want to be a doctor.
Okay.
But to study doctor, the fees is a bit expensive.
How did it go once you got to university?
So there's this one community. It's called Academy Intellectual and Data Analytics. So the head of the community came up with this idea where she wants university students to learn more technical skills and all.
Right.
She started with like these basics, like these Excels, and we got so encouraged because we know that the certificates has so much of value to our
Right.
portfolio, and
Yeah.
we know that our employability growth will become higher. I think 99% of us already have a job.
What do you see for sort of the future and sort of, you know, AI becoming such a critical component and data being the thing that fuels AI?
We can see that there's so many women out here. They want to invent something. They want to make a brighter future. I want to do something different. I can still be in the medical field.
As a data scientist.
A data scientist, yes. Or like I can be an AI engineer. I can invent something using AI. So actually, 2 months ago, I've lost someone that I really love because of cancer.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so I wonder like invent something, AI tools or something where I can detect cancer in a very early stage and then do hyper-personalization for their therapy. If a doctor couldn't help, maybe AI can help.
What an inspiring goal, and something that I look forward to reading someday, how you've solved cancer detection at an early stage using AI.
Thank you. The ball.
Oh, yeah. But in the meantime, go for it. You got it. Hey!
Now it's your turn.
Yeah, oh, now it's my turn. Okay, okay. Oh, nope. No good.
One of the most amazing aspects of a program like Bersama Malaysia is the chain reaction it creates. As students like Fashimi share their experience and knowledge with others, it inspires them to consider careers in tech they may never have known about. My journey across Malaysia has opened me up to a lot of new experiences, but this next one may take the crown. As Charita and I reconnect and share the insights we've gathered, we'll also share in the distinctive allure of the king of fruits, durian.
Hey, Shrita, how are you?
Hi, Corey.
Good to see you.
Thank you for coming and meeting me here.
Yes, so tell me where we are.
We are at a durian stall.
This is a durian stall.
Very, very famous, popularly known in Malaysia. So
Yes.
for all and everyone who comes to Malaysia,
They're required.
required to give it a shot.
You cannot leave unless you've tasted this.
No, you cannot.
Well, I heard from Pua that I needed to try it.
Yes, and these are the variety of durians that we have typically.
Oh my goodness, look at these.
They all look the same, but they're actually quite different.
Let's go sit down and try it out.
Cool.
All right. It's been some really wonderful conversations. I got to meet with Pua, and he talked a lot about not just the impact that they're having with sort of the digital transformation at Petronas, but also how they're taking the technology to a lot of the surrounding communities and focus on improving the entire country and growing together. It was a great story. Here we are.
This is exciting.
I should put on some gloves, yes?
You should.
Okay.
So this takes away the smell, the after smell of the...
Okay.
Are you all right?
Yes. They protect the smell, they don't protect the painful gashes.
Flip it open, there you
Okay.
go. Well
Okay.
done.
Like a pro. Now what does one do? One eats it?
You pick it up.
Okay.
That's the seed inside, so you eat everything outside of the seed.
Around the seed.
Let's go,
All
give
right,
it a shot.
let's see here. That
This is the best.
That is something.
Well,
I think I like it. I think
Okay.
I like it.
No?
Mhm. No, it's good. It's good. I hope you're hungry though. And so when you think about the overall digitization and modernization happening in Malaysia, like, how do you feel about the impact?
I think as a community, we're obviously very proud to be where we are today. We
Yes.
have a lot of progressive customers like Petronas.
Yes.
And more organizations locally are taking up a lot more intent with digital. That's great. I think the government is doing a lot of programs around creating awareness and education around going digital. So it's really imperative for us to also help support the community and all of this drive.
Well, very good. I think we can cheers maybe on this one more bite here, and thank you so much for hosting. And what a wonderful time to be here.
This is the best ending you could have in
This
Malaysia.
is the best ending I can have
So
in Malaysia.
There you go.
So cheers.
Cheers.
Malaysia's commitment to growth extends far beyond gleaming skyscrapers and urban epicenters. This is a cloud culture that ensures that as the pace of progress quickens, it doesn't come at the cost of anyone being sidelined. Here, innovation understands that the best way to accelerate growth isn't racing ahead, it's moving forward together, proving that the future is indeed a collective one. I've learned so much here in Malaysia, but I've got a plane to catch, this time to somewhere a little more familiar. See you back in the United States.